Hey guys, Frank with Tiny Plastic Spaceman, and just a real quick video for you guys. Very happy to be unboxing the Cool Mini or Not Rising Sun, well, the Rising Sun Kickstarter pledge. So obviously this is the big playmat. This is the box with everything. That's my pledge number, which is a very high pledge number. So literally just got it today. And so I'm hoping to upload this video tonight. So hopefully you will have seen the post on Kickstarter, on Instagram and Facebook about the pledge. So in this box we've got the Daimyo, the Rising Sun core box, the Kami Unbound, which I think is all the monsters, loads of extra monsters, the Daimyo box, which I think is the additional player version, and the monster pack, which that must be the monsters, I don't know. The additional items that I paid for was the Dynasty Invasion. I think that's the extra player thing. I'm not sure. The playmat board and the Dynasty extras. So obviously this is the playmat first, because then I can spread it out and it's not going to get in the way. All the other stuff won't be in the way. So here it is in all of its glory. It's absolutely massive. I can't remember the size of this thing, but it is utterly huge. I would say at least 3.5, possibly 1 meter by 700 millimeters, sorry. So it's about, 3 foot by at least 2.5 feet, I'd say, just as a guess. So trying to get a nice wide view for you guys, it is really big. So there's my hand against the playing surface. Is really big. So you can see all the turn, the point counters over here, the card placements over here, and it's really nice and thick. Beautiful embroidered border, and very nice and non-stick on the other side. So it's definitely not gonna go anywhere. Very cool. So, all right. So slight reset, and I'll get the box back out. Okay, so just slicing open the box so we can see what is inside. Now, I have to be honest, I back so many Kickstarters that I can't really keep up with painting everything I get, much less remembering all the rules and videos and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, Dynasty Invasion, there's that. The Kami Unbound, so these are the various extra gods. Beautiful box artwork as usual from Cool Mini or Not. Monster pack, so there's 4 extra monsters in there. I love the dragon and the Oni, look absolutely beautiful. And what else we have here? Dynasty extras. Okay, these are some extra plastic pieces. And we'll unbox all of these properly. We'll unbox all of these properly when I get everything out. But there's the main box. Huge. There we are. So obviously it's everything comes in the game, in the main game, 3 to 5 players, 14 plus, 90 to 120 minutes. And the Daimyo expansion. And what's cool is it comes with empty slots to hold the figures from the Kami Unbound and Monster Pack expansions. How convenient. Okay, so we'll reset once again, and we'll just get all of these opened. Okay, so there's all of the boxes that come in the full pledge. I think the only non-pretty one is the Dynasty extras. So let's just open this up real quick and get them out of the way. So these, I think these are the extra shrine tops that obviously the players, as they occupy a province, can stack these on top of each other so to save space on the board. And I think it's the yin and the yang. Can't remember exactly what these are. I think these are first player type token sort of things. So it's quite good looking. It's nicer than just a cardboard token as well. So we'll just put these back. I can see these points maybe getting damaged in time, but with careful players, you shouldn't have to worry about that too much. Okay, so just putting those back. So let's open the main game box here first. Let's get these other boxes just a little bit out of the way. Okay, so there we are. As I said, absolutely gorgeous artwork. I love, you know, if you're a fan of the Japanese imperial or old Japanese art style, it's absolutely amazing. You look at these Oni and the demons and the dragons and all the, you know, the samurai and all that stuff. It's just absolutely fantastic. So here's everything that comes in the game box. You get various monsters, and then you get 4 or 5 different clans that you can use. And of course there's the normal game board, and everyone has like a little blind to with guides on how to play for your particular clan. And a bunch of all the different game tokens and everything. And like I said, I haven't watched all the gameplay videos or any of the gameplay videos, so I'm not going to try to explain how the game works. That's what, you know, Cool Money or Not released all of that stuff already. So we'll see these in just a minute, but there's the really cool miniatures, and of course every clan has its own particular, I think they have their own particular play style, and of course their own individual miniatures, which look really cool. So this is a game by Eric Lang, who he did Blood Rage, which my group has enjoyed, and there's the different clans that tell you what they all do and how they're different from each other. There's a rule summary on the back. Anyway, Blood Rage is kind of popular in my group. We've played it a few times. I have so many games that we haven't played it a massive amount of times, but we do enjoy it. So he's one of these designers that you know, when the name comes up, is one of these celebrity designer guys that you kind of want to see what he's got next. So here's the different main monsters that come in the game. So they look really, really, really cool, and they all have different colored bases that they can snap into. So if I remember correctly, your clan can basically use the monsters to help you take over various areas, and these just look amazing. You know, I'm looking at these close up, and sorry if it's out of focus. I'm looking at these close up, and I just can hardly see any mold lines. Very, very little gap to fill. So yeah, look really good. Lots of plastic coins in the style of the game, so that's really good to see. Always helps you get into the game when you have cool coins. There's some of the models there. They look really cool and quite different. Again, all the clans are just a different look to each other. So there's a bunch of the player markers, and these will stack on top of each other. You can see very smartly designed. The cards, lots of different cards. You can see there's different cards there. Also, we have, I think these are going to be more clans. There we go. Oh, these are the actual clans themselves. So these are, oh, there's 5. No, these are 4 more of the clans. So here we go. We have bird people. So there's 3 of those, and then 3 more, and then a leader, looks like. And then same thing here. So these are all female. And these, they're wearing so many masks, you could say these are female. So if you have, ladies in your play group, that's a good thing. Always helps. Do have one bent one here, but some hot water should take care of that. And these are clearly female. These are male, so these are quite mixed. These are very interesting, like pipers. Very interesting. These guys have massive mallets. And I think those are naganatas. I'm not too up to date on my weaponry, but yeah, look really, really good. Okay. So we'll put these back. So everything stacks pretty well together, and half the reason why I got this was because of the miniatures. So I'm not going to open these, but again, there's the standard playboard, which nice, very, very thick. And is it double-sided? I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. Yeah, and then there's your blinds to so you can keep your plans hidden from all the other players. So that is the standard game box. And here is the Daimyo box. So this is one of the expansions. And again, it does have space inside for you to hold the other 2 of the other expansions. So presumably there's a lot of empty space inside. So we have the Fox clan, which is the extra clan included, and then a bunch of monsters, and you can see lots of extra play chips and various things here. All right, so let's look at these. Okay, that doesn't, yeah. Okay, so here's more of the bases. So you can, specifically for the Fox clan, which is the orange, this is a double-sided or double-stacked miniature holder here. So we've got a bunch of the extra monsters that come, like these here. Gorgeous models. I'm not sure, are these in resin? No, I think these are hard plastic. So there's some extra new models and monsters. And there's one of the Fox clan members. And here's the leader of the Fox clan. And here's, oh wow, look at that. Just gorgeous. So here's one of the really interesting monsters. Look at that thing. And then underneath, you have extra storage space under here for the monsters that come in, monsters and models that come in the other 2 smaller expansions, which you can see just there. Okay, so it's better than just having them all loose and everything. Not as nice as, say, foam trays, bespoke foam trays for all of the models, but it's pretty cool that they're at least included, these extra trays. So, and you do have to be aware where all of these go, because you can't just throw them in. So I'm just going to leave that out because I want to put all of those extra pieces in there. So here's some extra cards, war advantages, political mandates, some more cards, and then these are, don't know exactly what these are, but they're there. Very hard plastic. And these are, of course, taped together. So, but we take them off, and there's multiple layers underneath. You can see all the different markers for the clans. There's more here for the Fox clan, and then these must be army markers or something. And there's the big turtle, which all the temple pieces stack onto, and then here are more of these. So I couldn't tell you exactly what these all are, unfortunately, but it's they all look good. Really good stuff. Okay, so let's get one of these open. Here's the monster pack. So just more extra cool, super cool monsters. And again, these will go into the bottom stack of the Daimyo expansion box. So there's some extra rules, some extra cards, and there's the extra models. Wow. Very big and large, gorgeous models. So I'm setting these guys aside again so I can put them straight into the box when I'm done. That one is amazing. Very, very spooky and scary, that one. And here's a tree I'd never ever want to see in real life. Jeez. And you get more of these, basically, for your clans. And for the Kami Unbound, these are more of the gods, I believe. So you get more of the rules. This one actually opens up. I'm not sure if the other one does or doesn't. So, I think it's just a single side. You get some large cards there and some smaller cards. So, yeah. These must be playing according to the seasons. And there you go. It's actually kind of a big box for the models are smaller than you would think. So these are different colored plastic and very interesting look to these. This guy's very, very dynamic. What's he carrying? Looks like he's carrying a tent. It's a cool guy with a sword and a bow. So yeah, some really, really cool stuff. This guy looks really cool too. And again, all just really, really nicely dynamic, and they're not very static. Only a couple of them look like they're kind of just standing there. Okay, so let's put this back in there. So you can pretty easily see where the different models are meant to fit. And if you have trouble remembering, you can just write down the name or the number of the model. Just write it on the back where it's meant to go. So that's not too bad. And then once you have them in place, you can carefully put that over. And so they all stack quite nicely, actually. That's very smart design there, packaging. And then you can put them in there. So that works. These, I imagine these will be easy to find space for these in the main game box. So I'm going to leave them out for now. You do have these extra, so these hopefully will fit into the main game box as well. So I'm going to set these aside and get this back on, and then we'll open the Dynasty Invasion. Okay, yeah, so basically all of the extra pieces that I was just showing you, they were able to fit just fine in there. The smaller cards, there's actually space for them, and in that first big box that I opened up, all of those colored token, the colored base holders will fit right in underneath the big monster models. So next up, we've got the Dynasty Invasion set, which allows you to play with up to 6 players, which is a bit weird because this lets you play with 3 to 5 players, but it comes with 4, I think it comes with 4 clans inside, 5 clans, and then there's another clan in there. But this gives you the rules for 6 players, so I'm not sure. But then it also gives you 2 more clans, the Sun Clan and the Moon Clan. So yeah, I'm not au fait on all of the rules, just repeating what I can see. Okay, so opening up the Dynasty Invasion. So here's the extra rules. We have some extra markers for these, and these pieces inside, remember we opened these at the beginning, there are plastic pieces for these and for these as well. So yeah, that's what these pieces are for. Now we have these are the screens, the player screens, and more cards, and the different colored markers in the colors of the clans. So there we are. And now we'll have a look at these models. So just taking the top off of the model holder. Whoops, we got one guy falling out. So these guys don't use the normal gods that come in the main game. They have their own gods, which are these. So that'll make things a bit interesting. But here you go, you get a close-up look at the Sun and the, is it the Sun and the Moon clans? So these guys look quite cool there. Very berserker-ish with the 2 axes. There's a guy sitting on a tree. A little bit bendy swords. That is easily fixed with just dip the model in some hot water, and it'll soften the plastic, and then straighten that with your fingers, and then run it under some cold water, and that will fix that. These guys look quite cool with the banners on the back. Very interesting spears. So yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. This guy's riding a turtle. This guy looks like Buddha. So yeah, that's a massive fish. Look at that thing. All right, so there we are. That is it for the unboxing. Hope you found that interesting. Please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and check us out on Facebook, Tiny Plastic Spacemen, and Instagram is TPS Painting Studio. So that's it from me, from Frank. Not as quick a video as I thought it would be. It's gonna end up being quite long, but hopefully you enjoyed it. So anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.